I seen this come across my timeline. I got some shit lined up boxing wise. Yeah, I got some shit lined up boxing wise. I can't even cap. I got a nice little lineup whenever I decide to drop these videos. So apparently it's being reported by ESPN Knockout that Cruz can come back at a date to be determined, either August 22nd or September 5th in Vegas. Against WBA title holder Gary Antuanne Russell, which I don't really care to see this fight. I know somebody was like, Lamont Cruz a rematch. My whole thing about it is this. I thought Lamont won, but it was a close fight. I'm not going to argue that Roach, you couldn't make a case for Cruz. But I thought Roach clearly did the cleaner work. But yeah, I mean, obviously, Cruz they both had title fights lined up. Lamont went back to 35. Cruz stayed at 40. Most people think Gary gonna kill him. But the rumor was that Cruz was gonna come back versus Tank. But then he got with Eddie Reynoso, which you got to remember, the Russell family said pairs don't matter. They stay buffooning and cooning. They've been buffooning and cooning for Ryan. They hatred for Devin Haney is stronger than, racism, I guess, right? Because they was buffooning and cooning for Ryan. And they was, T.O., my friend, that's my friend, and all that type shit. But, in general, Gary should be fighting Shakur. I don't know why ain't nobody talking about that. Well, Shakur, that's my friend. Oh, we cool. We gonna stay with each other to fight for last. Like, come on, man. If Shakur is not gonna line it up with Devin or Shockey Foster, shit, he at least can unify with Gary Antuanne Russell. I'm going back down to 35. I'm going down for what? You gonna fight Abdullah Mason? You ain't fighting Raymondo Moratella, which I like Moratella. You ain't gonna fight Andy Cruz. Who else we have in the cut? I mean, ain't nobody down there really to fight. Now, if you tell me you fighting Tank, then cool. But like I said, Cruz said he was fighting Tank, then it was the understanding that now that Cruz got with Eddie Reynoso, that maybe he wasn't ready for a Tank rematch. That's gonna need some time to get it together. But then he take a tough fight versus Gary Antuanne Russell. So maybe, Tank ain't coming back, which I don't give a fuck if he do or if he don't. Okay, but then you turn around and you hear Floyd Schofield. I see him on the interview with Mill City, and Bill called in that interview where Bill called in. He said he think Tank done. He don't think Tank gonna come back. Maybe Tank going through something else. I don't know, right? But Russell and Shakur should be fighting at the minimum. But they all want to fight Shakur. Like, all this duck talk, man. Realistically, Gary should be trying to, be chasing Jerron Ennis and the amateurs. And like I said, these niggas about damn near 30, man. Us, asking them to do shit is pulling teeth. I mean, honestly, man, this is a fight of the year candidate. I think Gary is just too big for for Cruz, but it's a fight of the year candidate. I can't even complain. If I was telling somebody to turn on the fight and you gonna see a straight out war, this is gonna be worth bang for a buck. I think this is it. I thought the Roach fight was really, really good. I think this fight gonna be 10 times better. So, yeah, I don't see how this fight, unless somebody, do some wild shit. I don't see how this fight can miss. This is main event worthy to keep it a bean. So, I mean, Cruz, with Eddie Reynoso, you got to check his blood. I seen Uncle Ben Bradley, Desert Storm Bradley talking about, Devin without Victor Conti. Don't worry, I got y'all. I got something special for that ass, right? By the time y'all see it, y'all see this, y'all might already see that video, right? Or that live stream, I'm not sure, right? But yeah, man, I mean, shit, this is one of the better fights in boxing that I can legit think of to keep it a bean, dog. It's a good matchup. You got two sluggers. I mean, Russell got them little T-Rex arms, as Keith Thurman would say, and Cruz don't know how to throw a straight punch to save his life. Even as a setup, he throws straight hooks, so it's a good fight. Like I said, I think Gary and Shakur should be fighting next at the very bare minimum. And I'm not trying to hear that Zuffa PBC shit, man. Zuffa got the bag. Gary is not an asset to PBC financially. They probably losing money with this nigga. He a champion, and this nigga just been on everybody undercard. So at what point, do you cash that ass out or try to cash him in? That's the thing about it, man. That's the problem with PBC. they provide the same platinum protection plan for all the motherfucking fighters. All the fighters on their market. Bottom basement motherfuckers, top tier everybody get treated like Patron and Aho. Everybody get treated like Louis the 13th. Everybody get treated the upper echelon shit, right? And that's the problem with them. They treat everybody like a monolith. Like, regardless, you know, if you buy some Shacks or you buy some fucking red bottoms, you get full red bottom coverage. Those Shacks Terre Haute, we give you red bottoms. And they gotta stop doing it. Well, it's a wrap. That company's dead. That whole thing, they should be trying to sell Gary off to fight Shakur on Zuffa. That's what I'd be doing. And if you win, shit, we all win. You know what I mean, son? So, you know, but in general, like I said, it's one of the better fights you can make. It's a great undercard fight. Gary gonna be on the undercard until he retire and shit. The nigga might be the first Hall of Famer to be an undercard fighter, never be a fucking main event for real. I'm joking. We're gonna kill him when we see him. But yeah, it's a good fight. I expect Gary to win. A little bit too strong, you know. But you know, he got that good Eddie in Canelo Hall. He got some syringes and some needles for y'all. So you know, the Russell said Rory's don't matter. They wanted to complain versus Puello so bad, but they couldn't do it. So they going against him, and like I said, I don't know who's gonna be the main event, or will they be the main event? I don't think they will be. Could be August 5th, September 27th, or September 5th, or maybe that's the Lamar Roach card. Zepeda card, maybe that's that card. I could be wrong. I know they fight. I think they fight like August 1st or something, right? I don't know, but I think that's a good. If they both fight in August, that's a good summer right there. That's a real good summer. Roach, Zepeda, Cruz, Russell, you know, what else you got? You got Canelo coming back versus Mbili. I got a videos coming eventually about that. I think that's a really good fight. I think Canelo could be on upset alert. You got Adames could be moving up to 68 to challenge Josele and Iglesias. He about to get packed the fuck up. Maybe that go down this summer too. I'm not sure. I'm just hearing that they talking. You got, you know, Boots and Xander to kick off the summer. Ain't no way Xander can win that fight. Boots is just too much. I don't even know why Xander took that fight. You know, the untouchable, the unfadeable Boots. He giving niggas fades without Andes, without clippers. He just getting nigga fades with his raw hand. Nigga with his fingernails, just giving niggas tapers and lineups and shit. He's just the greatest fighter I ever seen. Nigga, you know, nigga ain't never lost a sparring fight. This nigga got the greatest resume. Man, Mayweather, man, he killing Mayweather resume, so. You know, but in general, yes. I mean, honestly, it's shaping up to be a nice summer. And then Zuffa, you know, I think Hitchison said he coming back in July. So versus, you know, Alsada or avocado, or put some avocado on your salado, or your gelato with your mulatto. So yeah, man, it's shaping up to be a very interesting summer. A good summer for boxing. At least it ain't a dead period. It's where they should step it up. The only competition they got is what, like they call it the Open. It used to be the British Open, and then you got you know, tennis, and you got WNBA. So there ain't really no real summer competition. Ain't no Olympics this year after the draft. I mean, shit, you really competing with OTA or training camp coverage from the NFL. I mean, they should be stepping it up. So you got, you know, real good fights right there, you know. And I don't know who else they, you know, that weak ass Joshua shit. I don't give a fuck about that nigga. That nigga's done. Nigga's done, you know. But shit, that's pretty much it. So hopefully Wilder don't bring his black ass back. Alabama, we gonna kill him. Don't you come back to Alabama, we gonna kill him. But who else? I'm trying to think about any other candidates that, you know, Haney and Shakur probably not coming back. Keyshawn ain't coming back. Probably in the time for the summer. So yeah, I mean, but those fights right there, and you know, probably have some Zuffa cards on Sunday in there. I mean, the summer looked really good. I'm trying to think about. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. You know what I'm saying? Trying to go through my roller. I think Demetrius Andrade returning on somebody card. Oh, Dula Mason. That's not really summer. That's still like spring, right? No, he fighting 4th of July. That's the Dula Mason. I'll think about going to that shit, man. But that'd be a hella 5 family trip. I mean, I'll probably get a room at Cedar Point and drive to the fight from Sandusky and shit. So we might do that. I might go do that with Abdullah Mason. I love Abdullah Mason, the way he fight. Cordina, he fighting Cordina. That's a good fight. So yeah, I mean, shit, man. This summer cooking with fish grease, bro. So hopefully we get some more of these guys. You know, I seen Norman pull up to Top Rank. I mean, Golden Boy offices. Keyshawn might jump in there with Brian Norman right now. Devin Haney, no, he got an MCM bag, man. My mama ain't gonna give me no MCM. These niggas, man, they talk so much shit about Devin, dog. They want to be that nigga, man. Beat him. If you want to beat him, beat him. You know, beat him. Beat him. Really want to beat Devin, beat him. You want to act tough. You want an MCM bag because you couldn't afford one. You gotta beat him. Beat him. He had an MCM bag and I wanted to be his friend, but he wouldn't be my friend, man. And, you know, I really needed a friend growing up. You know, my mama had all them kids and I ain't have an MCM bag. I had a bag they handed out for all the kids when they go back to school, man. I had one marker in it, one pencil in it. You know, that MCM bag had cash in it. He had a lunch to go to school. I mean, shit, I even heard that his daddy dropped him off Benny Hannes on every Tuesday. Oh my God, why is he boxing? Oh, he should have went to college. If that was me, man, I'd never be boxing, man. You know, I'd never box. I'd just go get my degree in my MCM bag and I know them niggas be like, this nigga, it's all comedy, dog. Y'all niggas getting y'all motherfucking fake ass, plastic ass belts in them fucking bunch. Hit the link in the description. Find me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love, support. I do think Cruz and Russell might be the fight of the year, to be honest. But I appreciate y'all. Peace.